We got something good, y'all. We got Cameron versus Jim Jones, or Jim Jones versus Cameron. And we got Cameron versus Chad Ocho Cinco. Ocho Cinco. I don't know who he got that name from. He been rocking with that name for a long time though, Chad. He got like a white first name and a Hispanic last name. Chad Ocho Cinco. So that's how they, you know what I'm saying? That's how they put him up there. But anyway, man, so Jim Jones went on a Breakfast Club today, and he said that he will get in the ring with Cameron for $10 million. And he said he'll box his head off. So I'm just quoting what Jim Jones say. These are facts. He say he will get in the ring with Cameron and box his head off, y'all. So when I heard that, I was like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Them are some harsh words. I think Cameron wouldn't want to box nobody, even though that would be good to see. You know what I'm saying? That would be a good fight to see. I still think that Cameron, you don't want to bring the killer out of Cameron. That's why they call Cameron killer, because Cameron views his ways different than Jim Jones view his way, even though Jim Jones is a gangster too. You know what I mean? Jim Jones is with it. It just, I see both of their style. Cameron is kind of like the, you know what I mean? He could flip on you. That's how I look at it. Like, you have to watch your back, you know, with Cameron. And right now, you know, Cameron guards is down, even though he, you know what I'm saying, he popping it on his show and stuff like that. His guards is down. He's wearing suits on his show to show y'all that he matured, and he's, you know, he got that grown man mentality right now, you know what I'm saying? And I mean, that's hard to test. You don't really want to probably go there with him because you don't know where he's coming from, you know what I mean? He might try to, you know what I'm saying, make an example out of you, or, you know, I don't know. But I know it would have never go there, because all of them got too much money to be, you know what I mean, getting into any altercations with each other. But I'm just saying, if it was like on a street tip, I know for sure that Cameron would be the janky one. Cameron would be the sneaky one. And Jim Jones as well is just, I see both of their different personalities. I don't take nothing away from none of them, you know what I mean? I see Jim Jones. I picture him in the streets. He handled his business, you know what I mean? He's still in the streets, you know what I'm saying? He's still tuned in with a lot of people from the east to west, you know what I'm saying? He's still handling his business, man. I see Cameron as a, you know what I mean, whoever in his circle, he taking care of them. He keep his circle tight. He's not going to let nobody else in his circle, you know what I mean? And that's how he goes about his business every day. You don't really hear about the people who he's with and stuff like that, even though he got people with him. You know what I mean? Jim Jones is more of an open, you know what I mean, get around. You see him with all type of people here and there, you know what I mean? And, you know, they just got two different styles. Cameron's more of a, I would say like the careful type. He more of a careful, and he observes what's going on, and he's aware of his surroundings, you know what I mean? Where Jim Jones is more of like offense. He just on the go, you know what I mean? He ain't worried about what's going on around him or anything like that. He just on the go. He's showing love to people, and that's how it's supposed to be with both of them, with both of them. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I like Cameron and I like Jim Jones. I like both of them. Now, if I had to put myself in one of their positions and I was just rocking out because this is 2025, you know what I'm saying? I would definitely rock the way Jim Jones is rocking right now. just because of what's going on right now, and you know what I mean, it how the music is going, because the music is also like falling apart. You know what I mean? It's falling apart, and it's like they need that. We need that to bring that togetherness back to the rap game. You know what I mean? And Jim Jones, he doing what he's supposed to do. Now Cameron, on the other hand, is a vet though, man. So you can't take nothing away from Cameron, because Cameron done paid his dues already. You know what I mean? He done paid his dues. He was in the game, I believe, way before Jim Jones. You know what I'm saying? Jim Jones came after. You know what I mean? Cameron is like an original, you know what I mean, trendsetter that's been out there for a long time. So I understand his position also. You can't just, because he looking at it like, look, man, if you was around when I was around, you probably wouldn't even be around today. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you was around when I was around, you you definitely wouldn't be the dude that you are today. It's because of other dudes, while some dudes are put in position and they comfortable to be able to do what they doing now. You know what I mean? So I see both of they views, you know what I mean? At the same time though, you know what I mean, Jim Jones called Cameron out like, you know, what you want to do. So when Cameron responds back, I'll let y'all know what he say about that, man. But who do I think will win in a fight with Cameron and Jim Jones? Who do I think will win that fight if both of them was to train and they got it together? I'm not going to lie to y'all. I'm going to keep it real. And this is my honest opinion, y'all. In a fight, I think Jim Jones would win that fight. I don't know why. That's what I think. I'm just being honest with y'all. I'm being totally honest with y'all. I rock with both of them. I'm just saying. I'm being honest. If they was to step in the ring and go toe to toe, I think Jim Jones might win that, because it's a size difference and all that. You know what I mean? So I mean, other than that though, if it was like on the streets or something though, like a street brawl, and they wasn't playing fair, I think Cameron would, like, you know what I mean, Cameron would definitely be the winner of that, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to leave it at that though, man. And then we got Cameron versus Chad Ocho Cinco. Ocho Cinco. Now, you know, Chad, man, have been around with football. He got embarrassed on the TV. Some of y'all might not know about, man. Chad got on one knee in the middle of a football game and proposed himself to a woman in the middle. I think it was a halftime or something like that. And he proposed to her for marriage, and they were supposed to get married and everything. And then she ended up cheating on him and all that. Like, man, that was crazy. Like, that was heartless. Like, you know what I mean? When I seen that, because I watched that game, and I remember him, he got on one knee and he proposed to her and everything, y'all. And he was playing for the Bengals at the time, Cincinnati Bengals. And he proposed to her. She said yes. They was hugging. I was like, damn, that's, you know what I'm saying? He doing what he's supposed to do, man. He fly. You know what I mean? He got money. You know what I'm saying? Then you turn around and fast forward, it was like quick. It was like real quick. They got her on the TV. Oh, she done cheated on a dude that quick, and they getting a divorce, and I'm like, damn. Like, why go through all that? Why? So basically, she just showed him, like, you don't mean nothing to me. You know what I mean? Like, and it's really real though, like that though. You know what I'm saying? And I kind of from there, I kind of looked at it like, you know, because that is the NFL, and I don't know if, you know, I don't believe Chad was trying to cheat on her or anything like that. You know what I mean? I just think she just did him dirty. You know what I mean? That's all it was, you know what I mean? And he didn't have no get back, you know what I mean? She just made him look stupid in front of everybody after he proposed in front of the crowd. The crowd that day, I'm pretty sure everybody in the crowd still remember that day, man. And, you know, that was like, once that breakup happened, I was like, damn, that's crazy. Like, she treated him like he was the woman, and basically, yeah, that was it. But that's kind of some, you know, some background, like some original background on Chad Ocho Cinco. I think that's when he started learning not to trust women. You know, he started, you know, doing what he do. You know what I'm saying? It's what it is. So now Cameron and Chad Ocho Cinco starting to have words. And Cameron kind of dragged Ocho Cinco into it, though. You know what I mean? He kind of, you know what I mean, pressed the button and was like, yeah, I'm going to piss you off. So basically the words that was said was Cameron. Well, no, Chad had a quote a couple of years ago saying that he wanted to take Cameron's spot. You know what I'm saying? And Cameron just now bringing that quote back up a few years later and saying, what's up with that? You talking about you going to take my spot soon as I start my show and everything. You want to start talking crazy about you want to take my spot. You hating on me and all that, right? So Cameron called him, you know, out his name and all that. Like, you ain't talking about nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, and now Chad responds back like both of them just basically going at it right now. You know what I'm saying? They going at it. And I don't think it's going to go no farther than that. Like I say, man, you know, it's all part of entertainment. Cameron and Ocho Cinco problems and beef is different from Cameron and Jim Jones situation, because Jim Jones and Cameron are like from the hood, you know what I'm saying? And they click with each other, you know what I'm saying, the whole time. And they've been rocking with each other for a long time. So when they fell out, it was like, that's kind of real. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of like when they talk to each other and they talking about each other, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of like they do have animosity towards each other. You know what I mean? But like I say, I don't think it's going to go no farther than that. I'll let y'all know what's going on, man. I'll tap back in with y'all, you know what I'm saying, and give y'all an update on both of these situations. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure Cameron will respond tomorrow about the Jim Jones situation. You know what I'm saying? I'll let y'all know about that. And we're going to keep it going, man. Subscribe to my channel, like to my channel. Handle your business, man.